Good afternoon everyone. I am TSWREIS from TSWREIS Girls, Varanga West, Bhimaram, Freedom School. Before going to our topic, let us see one image. What can you see from this image? The solar system. What is solar system? The sun and the planets which revolve around the sun is called as solar system. It consists of large number of bodies such as planets, comets and asteroids. The gravitational attraction between the sun and the bodies keep them to revolve around the sun. Now let us discuss more about them. The sun. The sun is the nearest star to us. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest and nearest planet to the sun. Venus is the brightest planet. Earth. Earth is only one planet which have life to exist. Mars is called as red planet. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Do you know that 1,300 Earths can be replaced inside the Jupiter? There is an asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Saturn. Saturn is called as yellowish planet and it has rings around it. Uranus and Neptune are called as ice planets. They can see with the help of large telescopes because they are far away from the sun. Can you arrange a sentence according to their order-wise distance from the sun? Here is a sentence to remember planets according to their order-wise distance from the sun. My very educated mother just showed us 9 planets. Can you underline the letters? M for Mercury, V for Venus, E for Earth, M for Mars, J for Jupiter, S for Saturn, U for Uranus, N for Neptune and P for Pluto. Now look 2 more images and find the difference between them. One image consists of 9 planets and another image consists of 8 planets. Then what was the name of the extra planet from first image? Pluto. Today we are going to discuss about why is Pluto no longer a planet? Who removed and why removed it from the planet list? Today's main objectives. The students will be able to give reasons why Pluto is not considered as a planet. And the students will be able to explain the characteristics of a planet. First, we will discuss about Pluto. Planet characteristics. It must orbit the sun. It should have its own orbit. It must nearly round or spherical shape. It should have enough mass to be round by its own gravity. It should clear the neighborhood around its orbit. Now let us discuss about characteristics of a Pluto. It is a smallest planet in the solar system, composed of large rock. It is wrapped in the thick layer of ice. It consists of nitrogen, methane and carbon monoxide. Its orbit is more inclined than 8 other planets. It sometimes joins in the Neptune orbit. Now let us discuss about Kuiper Belt. Kuiper Belt, occasionally called as the Kuiper Belt, is a circumstellar disk in the outer solar system, extended from the orbit of Neptune, approximately 50 AU from the Sun. Pluto is a dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt, a ring of bodies beyond the orbit of Neptune. It is the first Kuiper Belt object to be discovered and is the largest known Plutoid. Do you know it is also called as King of the Kuiper Belt? Clyde Tombaugh is the discoverer of Pluto. He born in the year of February 4th, 1906, and he died on January 17, 1997. He discovered Pluto in the year of 1930. He is an American astronomer. When Pluto was discovered, considered as a planet, but was later declassified as a dwarf planet in the year of 2006. Pluto name proposed by an 11th school girl. The name won the Oates and conducted survey on it. Now let us discuss about about Pluto. Pluto is the largest dwarf planet in the solar system. It was discovered in the year of 1930 as the 9th planet from the Sun. But after 1992, its status as a planet was questioned following the discovery of several objects, similar things in the Kuiper Belt. You can observe on the Pluto surface there is a large heart-shaped region on the surface of Pluto. That heart-shaped region is called as Tombaugh region. The left side of the region is covered in carbon monoxide ice. Other variations in the composition of materials have been identified within the heart of Pluto. Now let us discuss chemical composition of Pluto. Pluto consists of 70% rock and 30% water. Although the Pluto is very small, it has 3 times of water than on the Earth. Internal structure of Pluto. Pluto has a rocky core surrounded by a mantle of ice with more exotic ices such as methane, carbon monoxide and nitrogen. Correlated with other subjects. Nitrogen, methane and carbon monoxide are related with chemistry. These are the gases present in the Earth atmosphere. Atmosphere extends as far as 1000 miles. That means 1600 kilometers above the surface of dwarf planet. Orbit and rotation of Pluto. Pluto rotation is retrograde. It spins backward from east to west. The Pluto takes 153 hours to complete one rotation around itself, whereas our Earth takes only 24 hours to complete one rotation around the Sun. And Pluto takes 248 years to complete one revolution around the Sun. But our Earth takes just only 365 days. That means 1 year to complete one revolution around the Sun. The distance from the Sun and the Pluto: 3,670,050,000 miles. Pluto has 5 moons. They are Charon, Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra. Here you can see Pluto. Charon is half of the width to Pluto. Nix, like oval shape like potato. Hydra, the most distant from the Pluto. This is the Hubble telescope. It was provided to take clear and deep views of distant galaxies and stars, most of the planets from our solar system. New Horizons spacecraft is the first probe to study Pluto. It is the first spacecraft to encounter Pluto. It was launched in the year of January 2006 and successfully made its approach to Pluto in the year of 2015, July 14. Sputnik Satellite. The parts of the Sputnik Satellite are heat shell, antenna, silver zinc battery, D-200 radio transmitter, fan resistor, remote switch. These are the parts of Sputnik Satellite. It is the first satellite It was the first satellite at the first satellite. It completed 1,440 orbits. It was launched in the year of 1957, October 4th. Soviet Union launched the Sputnik satellite. Now let us discuss about when and who removed Pluto from the planet list. Coming to the first question, when was the Pluto was removed from the planet list? In 2006, Pluto was removed from the planet list and reclassified as a dwarf planet. Coming to the second question, who removed it? IAU, International Astronomical Union, removed it from the planet list. In the 26th General Assembly, IAU is formed in the year of 1919, July 28. And in IAU, there are 13,128 members. Now let us discuss an interesting topic, that is, why was Pluto removed from the planet list? It not clear the neighborhood around its orbit. It should have enough mass to be round. It must have orbit to clear the neighborhood around its orbits. So, Pluto failed to meet third, that is, it not clear the neighborhood around its orbit. Now let us discuss about characteristics of a dwarf planet. The object must orbit the Sun. It's round-shaped due to the gravity, but not clear the neighborhood around its orbit. Dwarf planets. These are the dwarf planets in our solar system. They are Pluto, Eris, Ceres, etc. In 2006, Eris, a dwarf planet, discovered it had 27% more mass than Pluto. It is also one more reason to remove it from the planet list and reclassify as a dwarf planet. IAU. Here you can see the IAU building. It was located in the Paris. It is a member of International Science Council, ISC. Its main promote to safeguard of science of astronomy. If all its aspects, including communication, education and development through international cooperation. Pluto orbital period is 248 years. Radius is 1188.3 kilometers. It was discovered in the year of 1930, February 18th. Its surface area is 1.779 into 10 to the power of 7 square kilometers, 0.035 Earths. Pluto moons are Charon, Nix, Hydra, Styx and Kerberos, discovered by Clyde Tombaugh and Michael E. Brown. If we look at the orbit of all planets, are uniform orbit. But Pluto is different from 8 other planets. It don't have its own orbit, and it sometimes joins in the Neptune orbit. I hope you have observed it. This is the main reason to remove it from the planet list. Pluto is a dwarf planet in the Kuiper Belt, discovered in the year of 1930. Pluto was thought to be 9th planet from the Sun until the discovery of Eris. This led to its demotion from a planet to a dwarf planet. Pluto name is a Roman god of underworld. Constant temperature is atmosphere. Uncle Ipan. Thank you everyone for TSAT channel and Telangana government.